Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. Welcome to another um, collaboration of love in my series. This will be video number 5, and this one is dedicated to our friend, our YouTube friends. I hope I say this right, and I apologize. Louise Heinzel and Natasha from TreasureBooks. Those two gals were my inspiration for this project that we're doing today. I would just wanted to tell you that I just really appreciate hanging out with you all and just trying to show you some tips, tricks, techniques that work for someone like me who is not a real experienced YouTuber. I do not have all the materials and the products that a lot of these ladies have, but nonetheless, they still inspire me, and I try to do my take on it, and I just appreciate you all. So, without further ado, we are going to make some paper, background paper. I know it's not new to many of you, but it was new to me today. And on Luisa's video, she was taking us on a through her day as a YouTuber and an Etsy shop owner. And as you know, I'm not an Etsy shop owner. I donate whatever I make or give it away as Happy Meal or just because gifts. Okay, so I'm not making any income from this. I just do it as therapy and just because I like to play with things. So I did not have a jelly plate. I did not have, I have one distress ink spray. I have some acrylic paint and water and a brayer. That's all we need today. Some paper, and what I'm using for my what I used for my jelly plate was just a piece of parchment paper because it does not seep through, and whatever you put on here, you can brayer it on or mix it up or put water on it, and it works. And then this becomes background paper. Later, I'll tear it up or use it in my project. So with this paper earlier, I just was playing around and I just used green, gold, and my tea dye distress spray. That's all I had available. I printed this one on double sided. So I made these and I scanned them and I saved them, and they're free if you want to go into well, I'll just put them below. If anybody wants them, just let me know and I'll send them to you. Um, Nothing to write home about, but they'll be cute in projects. So these were the designs I just made. They look prettier in person, okay? Um, the tea dye was not like a walnut, I wished I had darker ink, but I don't. I could use brown, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them soft and subdued. These are colors that I use. This one's really bright. But anyway, that's what this was. So then I thought we could make one on here, a couple on here. So I was just playing with this, and my other inspiration was from Natasha. She showed on one of the groups, plus it's on her video, is how to make these, I'm calling them wonky envelopes. I'm sure she has a proper name for them, but this was made with just an order form I had on my desk. And they're just cut different shapes, okay? So this was paper from Lily Fee the Paper Witch from her vintage collage papers. And all I would put on here was like something that I don't have here, but um, something in the corner. Maybe not this with the charm on it. Put something on there to hold it down, and you have a cute little envelope to go in your journal or just to give somebody. So that's that. So I thought we'll make a couple of these colors, which is the colors I have out. But yeah, then this was made with this paper. And these teal is one of my favorite colors. So I thought we could make a couple of these, and then we'll just try. We'll see if we can add some copy papers and some doilies and just some book paper, and see if we can color that as well. So yeah. So I'm using presentation paper, which is a little thicker than typing paper because I had some, but it's not necessary, and I'm going to just reuse this. Yeah, I'll just leave this side open. It dries fast. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I just like trying new techniques. Just no gloves today because I know I'm going to get dirty. So I'm just going to put, this is old paint. And I suppose, you could add like different mediums on here. So I know that's a lot, but that's okay. It's paint. A few drops of this. Oh, there's bubbles. Bubbles are good. And then we're going to just put that right over the distress ink. Yeah, sometimes I watch these gals, these seasoned crafters, and I'm like, oh man, I'm in awe. That's like that. I'm just put my paper on. I'm just going to smush it down. This dries really quick. Well, plus I'm in Arizona. And you can take your brayer and let's see what we've made. So that's kind of cute. And there's still some on there, so I'm just going to do a wipe off. I don't want to waste any of that. And then we can add to it. We can add right on here. A little bit of water, just a little bit. And if you want to dry or whatever's wet. So this one still has some wet on it, so I'm just going to add it over here. Looks wet, but it's not. So here you have two different patterns. I like that one. This one's a little busy for me, so let's see if we can tone it down at all. Yeah, we'll just let it dry. All right, so we did those two. And we have this one. So let's try some of these. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Let's put some of that and some of that. And let's just spray it around with our brayer. And this will be on both sides. This can be double-sided. Nice. Well, I mean, I like it. I like things like this that are different. So let that dry. Yeah, rather than adding color right to the paper, we're just adding it to our little parchment paper. I'm going to be having some videos coming out by Brayer, the wax seal company, are sending me a kit, so I will be demoing that. And I have another demo from another company. As soon as I can think of who it is, I'll let you know. Those would be cute. How about some of these little doilies? These are white. I buy white because first of all, I can get them by the boatload for that color, and then you can just add to them. So this I'm just doing the overflow. Let that dry. And let's add a little gold on here. And these will be coordinated if you wanted to put them in a page or something later. When they dry, we can make a project with them. Yep, no gloves for this. Okay, so now you have them. You can put a little bit of yeah, pretty. Okay, and I think it goes through a little bit. Yeah. Let's try the coffee dyed paper. Uh-oh, hubby's going to have to get drinking. I'm running low. So last week, those of you on some of the sites probably saw because I was really sad, but when I did my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, um, I thought I was being wise, and I thought I did my research in gifting a recipient from out of the States, out of the United States, a gift card, Amazon gift card. So we did have a winner, and I did gift her, and she contacted me she she was very gracious to me, but said that it was not redeemable in her country. I was devastated. You know, I didn't have anything to give her like that I could send her through the internet or anything. Didn't have any kits or anything. I was really devastated. So I just put it out there to warn some of the other newbies like me that you really got to check things out because just because they say they have Amazon in their country doesn't mean they're going to take it. Honor a gift card from the USA. I was able to talk to Amazon and I did get my money back, but that still left my winner without a prize. But how sweet this group of this internet world is of YouTubers that we all work with. One of the girls reached out to me and gifted a kit for this the winner of my $1,000 thousand subby. I was just so touched. And people are just really gracious and really nice and really kind. So here you go. These are just some add-ons. Okay, you get the gist. So these are almost dry. I'm sitting under a fan here. I'm just going to set these aside and I'm going to let this dry. And like I said, this will be fabulous background for something later. And let's make some envelopes. I think one of these earlier ones is dry. I think this was an earlier one. So you all know how to make your envelopes, okay? I'm not going to bore you with the details. You've all had enough kits or get the concept. But this is what it normally looks like, except it's straight. But these are a little wonky, so you do need scissors. So let's just make a small one, okay? And the reason this is background is because I wiped up my page with it, so it does have color on both sides. So just we're just eyeballing. We're not using tools to measure or anything. So we're just gonna that's about an inch on each side. I should probably get a bone folder out because this paper is thick because of the paint as well. So anyway, I thank you for all the ladies that are so gracious with their time and helping us get situated and learn new things. So now this one, a normal envelope you would just fold up. And fold down. And you could say your envelope is completed. Just decorate it, trim it, you would cut these off in here. You would cut this off, this off, this off, and this off. I don't want to write on them because I could use them. So let's cut these off, and you just cut up to the seam here. And okay. And yeah, save these little snips because these would work great in your little well, these will go in my little micro journals. I can't talk. So okay, so I'm just so these two have to come off as well. You can make them any size, of course. I just want to use a full sheet here just because I have it. Okay, so normally this is how you would have your envelope. The bottom is longer than the top. So you would just fold it up. I'd round off the corners here. Maybe put a punch, but you don't have to. Maybe round the corners, but you don't have to. So now is the fun part. You have all this to work with. So let's just round this off a bit. Okay, so that's the bottom. So you want to make sure when you fold it that if you cut anything off here, it doesn't encounter, you don't want to do it too short because then you'll have a gap here. Okay, so I'm just looking. So I have about 1.5 inches here I can play with. So I have this at a slant here, so I'm going to leave that straight, but maybe I'll cut shorter over here a little bit. So of course Natasha does it so beautifully. Okay, there you have it. That's all you do. And that's your wonky envelope. I had another one. Well, oh, here it is. So this is just a little smaller. And then I did these. This is a half a sheet of an 8.5 by 11. So I just curved it. And then, you just glue the sides like a normal envelope. And the same with this one. So they all start out the same. You got your sides. They go in. This goes up. You would glue down the sides here. So you can make different sizes. And then just, you could just put something on them to decorate them. Or stickers or whatever. We're not going to decorate and everything right now. Let's see if we can make a tiny one out of one of these if this is dry. So I do need something to score with because this is all crooked and I don't cut straight. Okay, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 inches. So let's just go a half an inch here and a half an inch here. And remember, with patterns, you have to, if you want the words, I want this the other way because that's just lines. If you want the words to show so that you can read them, you have to work from the bottom up. So this is the bottom, and so then we can see the words. Okay, and then this will come down. Now, these are just so cute. I'm going to leave it like this. Well, I'm going to cut my four corners out. You always do that. And you can stitch around it. And you just have the cutest little, it's hard to see the seam on this pattern, but we'll figure it out. So just use whatever you have. Glue this down, glue that up. And let's see if I can get, this is thin paper, I don't know. And this would need some ink to bring out the colors. So we can just ink. And I'm going to take this to the sewing machine just because I can. And I'll be right back. And we'll see what this looks like. So there you go. Just a real little cutie pie. You could put something in there. You could add lace or trim or postage stamps. Nope, I never have anything available when I'm trying to show something like that. But anyway, you can decorate to your pleasure. And there you have my little take on making some homemade background pages and some other ephemera and things that you can use in your project. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you'll be encouraged to just try and interpret things the way you do things, and just make it your own. And this sure was fun. Hope to see you again real soon. Bye now.